earth angels. We are the portal to the divine. We are Judgment Day. We are. Deliverance and the repentance. Everyone is born into karmic debt. Everyone is born in their south node. The real true way to ascend and to awaken and to transform is being in your north node, okay? And how we do that is we heal, we learn from our lessons, we go within, we are transparent, right? With the creator, with our higher selves, with our consciousness, because why? We are one, okay? So there are so many illusions, okay? And I mean illusions, okay? Everyone has a counterpart. Everyone has a counterpart that they're supposed to join hands with to help change the world and help revert the world back to what it was, back to the consciousness that we needed to be at, back to love, back to humanity, back to restoration and rejuvenation. We are steering our people in the wrong direction. And we're playing into this illusion that's here. We have not yet fully realize what's going on. That's why there's a spiritual warfare going on. We have to do better collectively. What these men are falling for, these demonic women, these Lord women, I mean, it's all around, okay? And I don't mean like karmic BS, okay? Because karmic stuff is like, it could just be very personal. It does not have to mean it's demonic or anything like that, right? Or the demons or whatever, right? Or sirens or whatever, or your lord, or your, by trickery and fraud, right? But we all know how the devil presents itself, okay? And so we all know that that's also a consciousness, right? So if you are in your south node, though, playing into that consciousness, only living in that shadow self, but like not even awakening, then what do you think that you're attracting? What do you think that you're dipping and dabbling in? I mean, the divine, right, will send you a divine woman, right? And you will sit there and you will cheat, you will stray away, you won't listen, you won't become a team, you don't even believe that's your counterpart. You won't even treat them like that's your counterpart. When God sends you love right in your face, God sends you unconditional love, God sends you a portal and you miss it. You miss your entrance. Okay. And you have to repeat cycles all over again so that you can learn the lesson. You won't wake up. You won't. Most are in this repetitive illusion, though. They're in this repetitive cycle where it's always about what's on the outside. It's always about what's seen and presented. That's why these podcasts, all of these things are distractions, okay? I'm not saying the message is always wrong, but sometimes it's the wrong messenger, okay? Or sometimes it's the right messenger, but wrong message. There's too much illusions going on, and we're not even realizing that there's people are wasting their time every single day picking apart, oh, what a woman's supposed to be, oh, what a man's supposed to be, blah, blah, blah. You need to become the best version of yourself to attract the best version of the opposite. And even then, you by that time will know discernment. You by that time will master discernment and master empathy and master being a mirror, and you will then see when you present a facade or an illusion within yourself, that is all you will see. And so there you go, sitting there in the same karmic loop, same cycle, sitting there not helping the world, sitting there not making changes, especially within yourself, okay? Because the whole purpose is so that we can transform and so that we can transcend, okay? That's what it really is. And it's only up from here, okay? Ascending, not descending. But what do you think when you don't surrender and when you're sitting here frolicking in the same OBS, you're descending, or you're actually okay with being in the most lowest part of yourself, right? Up the value. Let's all up the value. Okay? It's not so much about, oh my God, this or that. The whole purpose is to divine equals divine. If we want divine beings in the next generation to come, we want to change the world, we want to implement change, we need to think about the children, and we need to think about the generations to come. We need to think about literally how to raise and nurture our children, okay? And not even just think about it, but we need to implement these changes at first hand. We need to heal as parents. We need to be healed and coming together and having healed beings. Don't get me wrong, we're all human, and that comes with some things, give or take, but we are not going to continue. We cannot continue mixing divine with the opposite. We ain't gonna say okay, just gonna say the opposite. We need to stop mixing divine with anything other than. Mimi, you need to put some pants on. Come on. Okay, go hurry up and pee. We need to stop that. And because guess what? God is not. Someone just said this. God is not the master of confusion. God does not create anything that's confusing. You got confusion and chaos and all that. You already know who that is, because it's nuts. It's not God. This it's not of the divine. It's not divine at all. There's something about like even down to politics, everything. We have been so programmed and on loop to sit here and think that that we don't have more to offer or do. Almost as if, like, even for, I'm sorry, but even for our own, y'all, I love my people. I do. I love us. But we gotta do better too. We need y'all so ignorant. We all so ignorant and just selfish. Can't nobody help the next without feeling like you done went below yourself. I mean, it's sad. Y'all can't even love what's right in front of your face. Why is there no love? Why is there no love? Why aren't parents loving their own children? And you can't sit here and say, well, they love them. They're so hard on them because they love. No. Discipline is discipline, sweetie, but we're talking about love. We're not talking about discipline, because discipline is heavily needed these days. Okay? Period. That's what's wrong with the people too. Because, discipline is not just pow-powing. That's not discipline as much as, talking and communicating and directing and redirecting and, we are lost. We all are lost. And we need to all join hands and get to where we need to go. I want to implement change, and I want to be a part of change. Nobody's doing anything. And you can't sit here and tell me nobody is doing a damn thing. Nobody. If that was the case, why all the black people ain't come together and say, let's take over the South Side, but we're going to build the South Side up. We're going to build and make more of what it is. Why ain't there a garden in a community center on every corner, as much as there's a liquor store and all that? Because guess what? It's only really there because y'all still buying it. So you can't sit here and get mad at the white people. They just put there what you want. Y'all not sitting here wanting more. Y'all never did really, because y'all were okay. Yeah, that's why our ancestors and spirit guides are communicating with us so much as a whole and collective, because they messed up. They let these whites and these evildoers and these masters come and take what was theirs, that they worked so hard for, that they built the whole world on. You understand what I'm saying? They made that mistake, and they don't want us to make the same mistake. They're trying to help, and they want us to help, but y'all not really paying attention to what's going on. They need our help. We need to implement change. We need to take what's ours back and keep building. We need to teach our children how to build. We need to teach the children how to farm. We need to teach them we need to even teach them how to read and write and all that. Why we can't? Why excuse me, I get so passionate. I'm so sorry. Why aren't all of us coming together and helping each other? Why? Why aren't we doing that? We need to do better. We need to do better. All I care about is the same OBS. Materialistics. Oh, who got the flyers? Who got this? Oh, who can show up on social media? Oh, let's break families up apart and everybody apart because we want to pick apart what matters. People are just so lost. Lost and just delusional. You can't tell me that shit is gonna matter when it's time to transcend. Cause come on, Judgment Day is already here. It's right in our face. And let me tell you, the creator is not happy. Not at all. Not one bit. It's a spiritual warfare going on, and people need to wake up. You either stay in your south node and entertain the devil, and entertain these evil masters of what's going on, the illusions, or you either sit there and you wake up and you sit there and you transform and you step into your north node and you actually implement change and become a part of the world and change and stand for something till the day you die. Because guess what? Everybody else is gonna come right back and repeat the cycles over and over again. Because you still didn't learn your lesson, and you still didn't even learn your lesson to transcend. I'm sorry, but that right there is what matters. The mission. And everybody needs to stand for something. And if you don't stand for anything, then what are you doing? I'm sorry, but what are you doing? Down to your children and raising them. What are you doing? Let's break these generational curses. Let's stand for something. Why aren't we standing tall? Joining hands and saying, we're taking what's ours back because we started this and y'all just capitalized off of it, and y'all took it and y'all sat there and programmed everybody off of it and basically got everybody praising false Let me tell you, God real, everything real, and especially on the consciousness level. But guess what? It's an illusion. Isn't it ironic that everything's trending all of a sudden? This all has been here. You think that, wow, all of a sudden, everybody's in the same way. It's not even real. Half of these people on here doing tarot, YouTube, right? Doing tarot, doing all these readings, all this stuff like that. Most of them, it's not real. Most of them don't even really know what they're doing. And most of them really don't even have a direct relationship with the utmost high. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything, there's illusions, and they're even leading people the wrong way. You gotta stand for something. You're gonna fall for everything. And even when you fall, it's gonna be for nothing. We have to do better collectively. Y'all don't get it. I mean, men, y'all don't get it. The woman has the value. We just need y'all. And I don't mean off no feminist stuff. I'm literally saying divine, under divine, to create divine, to lead with divine, and be divine, right? And we're talking about riches. We're talking about everything. Everybody will tell you, the man will tell you behind everything that they have is a good woman, right? And we're talking about a real man. Not the men that has been programmed in what the world wants, because you guys know what they're pushing out right now. LGBTQ, they're pushing out they're pushing out not having children and reproducing. They're pushing out even adoption. Who y'all adopting? Are these even children? Like, child, who are you even adopting? Now, I don't know what's going on right now, but this is all an illusion, and everybody needs to just wake up and stop tending to all of this BS. Get out the way. Don't even participate in this foolery when it comes down to politics, everything. It's all an illusion and a distraction. Y'all will sit there and worry about that for the next 50 years of your life, but you won't even sit there and worry about how to make the world a better place, how to sit here and break generation curses, how to change the people. No, put it down. Thank you. You won't even sit there, and we don't want to mess with that because it's very important to mommy. You won't even sit there and do the work. We all need to do the work. Go in. We are all born into some karmic we're all, and the ones who aren't, it's because your mama and your daddy did the work. Your mama and your daddy did the work. It's like, read the room. Now, what do you think is going to happen if non-divine keep coming with divine, mixing and having babies? Y'all, it's like the book of Enoch too. Pay attention. I just even said this, okay? I've never read the book of Enoch. I just actually watched the documentary, right? But y'all, I already knew what was going on in the book of Enoch before I didn't have to read or nothing. I didn't have to watch because it was like I already knew. I'm that in tune. I am that in tune with the utmost high. I am that in tune, okay? But let me tell you something, okay? My intuition never lies. My messages are never false. Because why? I trust, and I know exactly what I'm here for, and I know what's expected, and I know what to do, and I know how to move. So get me wrong, we all make mistakes, but guess what? Every little thing that I have been through, I have taken, I have learned from it, and I have been so appreciative for the experience. Because experience equals wisdom. With experience comes wisdom. Okay? Y'all gotta pay attention, y'all. It's to the point where people having children with people, you so-called you were in love, you were married, y'all. But why y'all can't even come together and raise your children, let alone under one roof? And I don't mean everybody's supposed to be all miserable, but most people can't even understand the importance of love for children in the next generation because you want to be selfish and you want to be all about yourself. You can't.
Your phone.
Hold on, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's like, praise to the men who are disciplined and learn. You gotta learn how to be disciplined and surrender and how to be of a stance of an actual man in this world and the representation. Because y'all are lost. We're all lost. Even women.
Oh, it's a candy.
Alright, now we all know ain't all women divines now. So get with it. Because it's just, it's all an illusion. Y'all will be on loop on something, programmed for something for the rest of your life. And then when it's time to transcend, you sitting there stuck. Yep. Then you got to come repeat your whole life again because you just never woke. You never awakened, and you never realized, and you never actually, was more than yourself. Because don't you think that is the true commitment to the utmost high? You don't think that you think that you have the utmost control over your life? The utmost high places you in every place, everywhere for a reason. All right? But the whole point is to what? Have a relationship with the utmost high. Let me ask you this. Why right now, right? We're not talking about church and all that, because you can't go to church and then you go to church for one day a week and then you're like, oh my God, I got right with God. No. Because first of all, that was never really a thing. And it was never a thing until the white people, the masses. Let me not say the white, but the masses. Now, let me say this. Okay. And even in the Bible or the Book of Enoch, whatever, I'm going to just call it the Book of Enoch, right? Because I told you I just listened to it and I just, whatever. So the thing is that, the bloodshed, right? Bloodshed. Like, Most High was not happy about the whole bloodshed that was going on, the killing and the murdering, all that. Sinning, right? The true opposite of what love is, okay? That's why the whole world is based upon love, right? That's what God is. Love. That's it. Because love equals unity. So we're not going to say unity. We're going to say love, okay? Love. Unity, yes. Love. Now, if that was what made God oh, heck no, man. What makes you think that? What's going on right now in the world? Why are there wars? Why do we have armies and militaries and we're bombing and there's wars? There's still bloodshed. What are y'all killing each other for? I don't understand that. I will never send my children. Because what do y'all need to fight for? Can anybody really tell me what we're fighting for? Because let me tell you, it ain't freedom. We're already free. But y'all want to sit there and wallow in this. Well, we're not really free, so we're not free. We're not going to be free. Oh, child, honey, please. Because, let me tell you, I ain't a part of none of that other shit. The only thing that's not really free is the fact that I have a child. I got to sign them up with that birth certificate. Okay? And a social security card. That is what's really, really wrong, too. But that's a whole other conversation. Okay? Right now, we ain't getting that. But it's the point is that, you know what I mean? That ain't freedom, all right? But everything else, how are we going to obtain that? How are we going to be free? Y'all the main reasons why we ain't. I'm sorry, but you can't sit there and complain about not being free. Y'all tuning in to what's not allowing us to be free. It's only that way because we allow, because we live and die. Because there's people who are greedy. Because there's people who are selfish. Greed is the number one evil thing in the world. You can't be greedy with anything. Even with love. You cannot be greedy. I mean, you can't be greedy to the point where you think love is it's about you. Oh, they did something wrong. Okay, we're not saying somebody did something wrong one time or 2 times and they need forgiving and they did something wrong. No, because unconditional love equals what? Forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgive the person. Forgive the world. Forgive. Okay? Forgive. But people can't even do that. Okay? Let alone people can't even forgive themselves. Okay? And half of the stuff that needs to be forgiven isn't even because it's their fault. It's literally because you were born into some shit too. Alright? And that's when you do have to even do the work and forgive where you came from and what you came from, and be thankful that you have awakened and enlightened, right, and got the message. But it's going to just keep going downhill. All right, that wrath is going to be felt. I felt the shift. I felt that it's a shift now. It's a shift. There's a shift in everything. Things are crumbling. It's been like this for the past 2 years. Karmic cycles, people who are in positions that don't need to be, right? People who are being praised because they are also a part of what's wrong with the world? Evil, demonic shit. Yes, and it's that real. Yes, and yes. If you can't surrender and be, it's hard out here. It is. But you have to be strong and you have to have the discernment to pull through and know that this is beyond me. I'm very just lucky and blessed to be here and experience this world. But we're over here as an experience. But as a collective, why we need to shift together in the right direction, right? But we have to weed out the fakes. We need to weed out the people who ain't really even helping. They're just in the way. And hopefully they can get on board too. Right? It's bigger than us. We're just so damn selfish. It's bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than this. People don't even want to share and help. How? That's crazy. All this money, even y'all black people, y'all ain't doing a dang on thing. Y'all know it. And it kills me to say that. Stop it, because you're going to break that. Okay? It kills me. It kills me. Because without the money, there can still be an implementation of change, but nobody wants to do it. I mean, it's beyond me that people who work or people who, everybody else is lazy. I kind of beg to differ. Because yes, we all still have to be a part of this silly, matrix, okay? The silly ASS matrix. Yes. It sucks, yes, it does, but I mean, we have to understand what's going on in the world, right? We have to be a part of it. I mean, we can't sit here and be wise enough to speak against something that we're a part of, and we don't even really know that we're a part of, and we don't even realize what's really going on. Oh, man. Okay. I be rapping, y'all. All right. We have to wake up. There's so many people who are being led by the devil. I'm sorry, but the devil is the master of confusion, okay? Confusion. People who can't even see love right in front of them. People who can't even forgive. People who want to be upset and every day want to wake up and be evil and be mad about shit. People who want to walk around stomping and shit. People who want to all of this. I mean, I'm for real. People who want to, I want to hurt you because I'm mad. People who get so hurt. Nah. Then you got people bamboozled because you in your feeling. Oh, hell no. You are so in yourself know that like you lost. And you're only listening to trickery and fraud, and you have been deceived. Right? But you can't even perceive love in the right way. You can't receive it either, but yet you called on God and asked for it. You prayed for it. Yet you aren't even, emotionally available or aware. Programmed. Where is the baby?
Gotta take it.
It's okay. Well, he's coming back. He's coming back. We got to wake up and do the work. We have to wake up and do the work, y'all. Let me tell you, I've been on my spiritual journey for 10 years, y'all. 10. I'm 29, and I'm talking like this. Okay? And I'm so thankful that I'm young, and this is who I am. You see what I'm saying? I can't go another 20 years acting like this ain't who I am, and I'm blah, 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 and then 20 years I want to, oh no. It's my time. My time is now. Chosen, earth angels, all of us. It's our turn. It's our turn. Everything is crumbling for a reason. It's our turn. We finna be the ones implementing the change and being in the front seat in the higher positions to make sure that shit goes the right way this time for generations to come. Because everything's finna whoop, 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 whoop. Everything's finna just do a 360. Okay? And it don't matter how long it get there. It's gonna do a 360. Yes, it is. Things are finna be changing. Why? Because we already did all the, well, not we, but the damage is already done. Ain't shit else that it can't get worse from here. There you go. Now, well, it can, but you know what I mean. It can only get worse from here, but it ain't finna, because why? Utmost High said, heck, nah. Spiritual warfare time. That's the real war. But we're all distracted by the fake wars. You feel me? Because, again, what is everybody fighting for? I'm confused. What is everyone wars for? What is there to need to be fought over? I don't understand. Greed, control, money, other. That is what's wrong with the world. But yet, everybody tunes into it.
The car broken.
It's not broken, baby. It's fine.
It's broken.
Uh-oh.
She's a broken car.
He did. Like he always does. It's okay, though.
You should be mad.
No. So, I just had to spit that out, okay? I'm telling you, these Jezebels, okay? These hoe witches and all that. These hoe witches, okay? Let me tell you, healing is not no spiritual cleanse and all that egg cleanses and stuff and and all that sage and all that. That ain't no freaking, that's not healing, y'all, okay? All right? Don't get me wrong, too. Earth medicine, yeah, of course, doing the work, but we're not talking about, oh yeah, let me spiritually cleanse myself and then I'm more in alignment with the divine. Like that has nothing to do with anything. You are spiritually protecting your space, okay, or you and your you and your, you know, your body, you and your soul, right? But that's not going to save you. That's not going to help you transcend and transform or anything like that, okay? Let's just make that clear. We have to do the inner work, okay? We have to heal. We need to become our greater selves and our greater versions of ourselves and our higher selves. We need to sit there and listen, okay? Literally. And figure out where our stance is in the world. Because that's what I care about for my children. I don't know about anybody else.
It's water.
It is water, baby.
Oh, the open it.
Why? You're going to just spill it. So, you know, I mean, seriously.
Open it.
We got to do what we got to do, y'all. Even we got to smile in the faces, just get by it out. But behind closed doors, we all need to be teaming up. What? Align with our soul tribes. Align with our people. Create our villages. Expand our families and keep reigning. And then what? Implement a true change. So the next generations to come, these children will know exactly how they're supposed to operate. They know exactly how to escape the illusions and not be a part of that and be awakened and see things clearly for what is presented. Discernment. Oh, okay. Seriously. That's what's important. Okay. I mean, down to the phones, y'all are stuck. I don't understand that. I mean, oh my God. We have to awaken. I ain't gonna say wake up. We have to awaken. Alright? And unify and love each other and harmonize and create, expand, generational. And it's nothing that it gotta be shown for when it comes to money. Get that out your heads. That's the quickest way as an illusion. The money is an illusion. Everybody gotta kill each other for it. All y'all have to kill each other for it. It's entertainment purposes only. Sorry. But that's the reason why crimes and etc. and that. I mean, think about it. Illusions. If y'all just really wake up and pay attention and open your eyes, you see that the money was gonna come regardless if you had paired yourself with the right people and who you needed to be with and did right and surrendered and all the whole 9 yards. That money was gonna come regardless. The right way. You feel me?
The right way?
But yeah, y'all. It's real out here. Y'all better pay attention. Look, y'all men, when you get money, who the first people that y'all be spending on? Who the first people be in our face like, ooh, with a hand out? Them sirens and judge bells. Empress Coco, the divine downloader, the divine messenger. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Stay tuned for the next one. Mwah.